like what is that? Richard
Richard
Scary.
Scary.
Yeah.
It just feels like someone's driving around in a little Apple Core.
Yeah.
No, it's a lot. I vividly remember when the moment I moved here, the car ride from the airport to the apartment, feeling like, oh, I'm in a movie. It's a movie. I'm doing a movie thing.
It's awesome.
Did you listen to that Alicia Keys song?
On repeat.
Nice.
Concrete-
Alicia Keys, and this is
What
my
the
song.
hell, dude?
Concrete Jungle, where you're made of, where where dreams are made of.
Yeah.
Or wait, what? Concrete Jungle is where
Dreams are made of?
Where dreams are made of.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Something like
It
that.
doesn't make sense, though.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a hustle and bustle. You know, there's a lot of... The thing about New York in comparison to LA kind of feels like it's just leaking every day. Like it's getting
seeping.
bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Where New York feels so... I mean, at least Manhattan,
It
obviously.
keeps just going up
It goes up.
because it can't go out anymore.
It can't go out because it's an island.
Well, and that's also like I'm always saying that we should like LA needs to start going up, and everyone's like, oh, earthquakes, whatever. And it's like, yeah, but we just need to do it anyway. We need to go up because it was funny. I actually like there's one part of the interstate where you're going to LAX where you can like you go on this kind of big loop and you're up above everything,
Yes.
and there's like just the tops of the palm trees are like poking out like as you're driving by, and it's like, yeah, we need to like have a second society basically up here.
A caste system.
A
Yeah,
caste
we need a
system, if you
caste
will.
system.
Yeah.
If you're better, you're higher.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
kind of how it goes.
Yeah, and then the secret is that they'll die in the earthquake.
Yeah.
So it's actually
The
kind of
higher
fun.
people. Yeah, there's
yeah,
a fun...
yeah.
you know, a redistribution of wealth.
Yeah. Redistribution of life.
Of life.
And now you're alive, and now you're not. And then we continue going that way.
Oh, that was funny too. I was waiting for the bus yesterday, and a Zoran canvasser came up, and she was like pushing a flyer at me. Then there was a little bit of a language barrier, but she was like pushing a flyer at me. And there was a flyer that was put in the door of where I'm staying that I had already taken and was using as a bookmark, and I have my book with me. So I literally I pulled that out, and I was like, no, like, yes.
Yeah, got it.
And then she was like, did you vote yet? And I was like, actually, no, I don't live here. And then she basically started yelling at me for not living in New York.
wow.
And I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah. Well, why don't you live here then?
This is exactly the Woody Allen New York I had in mind.
Yeah, exactly.
I bummed out some Zoran canvassers once just because I was like they were next door, and the next door neighbor's door is
Right there.
18 inches away from our door.
yeah.
So I see them. And I'm like, I know they're going to ring the doorbell, but I'm not going to sit here and wait for them. So I go upstairs, and it takes longer than I think. So I start cooking. And I'm cooking, and then the doorbell rings, and I'm like, I know it's those guys. And
But it might be a package.
It could have been a package.
could be a
but I go
package.
downstairs, and I'm already pro Zoran. So I'm
Sure.
like, I don't need to be canvassed. But I didn't want to say that. So I just look at them, and they're like, "Hey, we're here canvassing for Zoran Mamdani," and I go, "Yeah, I can't vote. I'm a felon."
Nice.
And they go, "Oh, okay." They go, but this was actually really smart. They go, "Would you vote for him if you could?" And I went, "Yeah, absolutely." And they went, "Awesome, great, have a
Good
great
enough
day."
for us?
And I was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Okay, cool, that's fun."
It's also, too, a lot of that, like, there are times where I feel, and even, like, if it's not a candidate I want or like, it's like, you do kind of just like, hey, you know what? I like that you're doing this.
Yeah.
I like that
absolutely.
you're going out here and talking to people because no one wants to do that.
I don't wanna do it.
Yeah.
Not only do I not want to do it, I wouldn't even know how to begin. And I go up to someone like, "Have you thought about voting for John
Curtis
Kennedy?"
Lewa? You like that's who you like?
Yeah, I like
I
Curtis
will
Lewa.
say this, watching that debate from LA, it's so funny because I'm like,
Did you pirate it? How the fuck did you watch
no,
that?
you can just watch it live on YouTube.
Oh,
or something.
okay.
Yeah. But I was like, clearly it's Sliwa's to lose. Like,
Yeah.
clearly it's Sliwa's to lose. He knows the most about the city.
He's been on the longest.
He's given his pound of flesh to it. Like,
he has the best beret tan I've ever seen in my life.
Dude,
I was
it's
like-
incredible. He's an incredible character. If he was the mayor, the city would fall apart so quickly.
Yeah.
But it is incredible to watch him get this national platform.
Yes. He a little feels like a Bernie Sanders Wario.
oh,
Like a Waluigi.
100%.
He's Bernie Sanders. It's literally
Not
because it's just like
politically-
no, but it's like because Bernie's also an old New York guy.
Old New York guy.
Yeah.
So it's like because it's like him, Bernie, Trump. They all talk the same.
Yeah.
Because they're all 60-plus-year-old men from New York City.
I would love to watch them all talk at the same time.
Yeah, and it would be all at the same time. Too.
that was the other thing too. When I was watching the debate, I'm like, okay, it seems like New York is like going to elect yelling as a concept.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like totally gonna like no. There's no Curtis Sliwa in LA. There's no version of that
Right.
guy
Yeah.
that like knows everything about the city, that like has been in these different movies. And he is an interesting character too, because he like the 70s were fucking nuts in this city.
Absolutely.
And he's like sitting there like he's quoting like radical political theory because like he went to high school with the Black Panthers and stuff like that. So it's just like, it's so wild.
They killed my best friend Fred Hampton.
Yeah.
He owed me $7.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: all the Curtis Lewis types in LA, they all are like producers,
right?
Now.
Yeah,
they all just made a bunch of money.
That's true.
Being like evil in the 70s, and now they sit like courtside at Lakers games.
100%.
Yeah. Martin Luther King told me to maybe try a beret, and I did.
Yeah,
Fun stuff like that.
Yeah,
No,
they went black, I went red.
Yeah, he's gonna lose, obviously.
Yeah,
they gotta let him. Well, no, he could just do a podcast, I guess. But I don't want to. I don't want an hour.
He should be the mascot. Like I think someone said
a
that about
great
Eric
point.
Adams at one point. It's
Get
like,
rid of the Yankees. Now it's the New York Curtis Lewis.
the fighting Sliwas.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, he's gotta be walking around and like kind of like.
He should have replaced Regis.
Oh,
that's smart. That's
Curtis
really
and
good.
Kathy Lee.
Yeah.
Curtis and Kathy Lee.
I would love the
Quit
idea.
glazing me, Kathy.
Yeah.
I love the idea of a mascot for New York etiquette, New York culture, where he walks around and corrects things. Like, that's more Connecticut. Get out of here. Take that back to Los Angeles.
Actually, everyone in New York should wear a beret. And everything should be color coded. Like gay guys back in like the 60s and 70s, like with their bandanas.
Yeah.
Curtis Lewa is the conservative male Fran Lebowitz.
Oh yes, yeah.
So they need to do like a hardball situation where they're coming at like etiquette things, but from a conservative and I would say just less conservative.
Yeah. What is his platform? Like, I'm sorry. What party is he?
He's a Republican.
He is Republican. I was making sure. I thought so.
Dude,
he's the country's best Republican.
It's so interesting to. No, actually, no. Never mind. It is that kind of hand in hand. The idea of creating an army of teenagers to protect
100%.
But it is still policing. It's still the idea of you know.
Dude, and it's vigilantism. It's like a posse. It's like a militia or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
I was in Chinatown a couple years ago for like the Chinese New Year, and
it's only a couple of years, like in the Olympics?
No, I was there. This was 2-3 years ago. Okay. So it's post-pandemic, but pre-Curtis Lee were running for mayor.
Okay.
Like this. And I saw the Guardian Angels there, and it is a rough group.
Really? Yeah, now,
It is now like fat old men and their fatter sons who all wear like very interesting sneakers.
Okay.
A lot of support. A lot of arch support goes on in the Guardian Angels. It's not they're not sexy like they were in the 80s.
No, they're not our brightest, not our stars.
But I'm trying to figure I gotta find it because I want to see what party that Andrew Cuomo is running
it's
under.
Like the Independent Families Party or yeah, he's running as an independent.
Yeah. It's like a really interesting.
He's running as an independent woman. It's beautiful. He's so strong and capable.
He's running on the forget about it party.
The no, she wanted me to do it party.
Oh my God, truly despicable. He's like, take the hint.
Yeah. I love the use of AI in mudslinging campaigns that they're using.
What are they doing?
Like a bunch of like commercials where it's like clearly AI and it's like a black guy
with AI pimp.
Yeah.
Andrew Cuomo is on the Fight and Deliver party.
Fight and Deliver.
Party that does it. And Eric Adams is running on the End Anti-Semitism / Safe and Affordable party.
I didn't know he was running anymore. I thought
he's not. He dropped out.
Okay, he dropped out.
Is he still on the ballot though? He might still be on the ballot.
I think a bunch of people are. There's a bunch of people who are still on the ballot.
I mean, I'm going to write him in.
Yeah, but the three are. So Curtis Lee was running as a Republican and also under the Protect Animals party.
Hey, all right,
because he's like he has.
He's a big cat guy.
Yeah, he has. He said
so funny.
If he wins, he's going to bring 6 cats into
Gracie
Mansion.
That's so
Gracie
funny.
Manor. Yeah,
that's really beautiful.
Yeah,
really beautiful city.
He's got toxoplasmosis. Where the fuck is that gets cats?
I think it's like the thing where it's like if you. Somebody was saying that if you like drop out early, you forfeit all of your fundraising. So they're like, Curtis Lee knows he's going to lose, but he's staying through to get all that money.
Yeah.
Because he has to buy cat litter and cat food for all of these damn cats.
His will is just leaving everything to his his different feline.
If you make, let's say hypothetically, let's say you raise $1 million fundraising for your campaign.
Yeah.
Legally, you have to spend that $1 million on campaign.
Yeah, it has to be.
I think so, but you can also you can hire your wife as your campaign manager and all this stuff.
And
so
pay her
that's how you do
$900,000.
Fraud, or not. I don't know if it's fraud, but if it's
a graft of some sort.
Yeah, it's a really interesting way to spread that money out.
It's all a grift. It's all a way to get money.
I was thinking about that too, because it's like New York is like such a big honking situation, and it's like it is so big, and it couldn't have gotten this way with modern politics. The reason why New York is because the foundation was laid by 2 or 3 decades worth of corrupt Democratic,
so it's an incredible amount of
political
corruption,
machine or whatever. What was it, Tammany Hall or whatever?
Yeah,
and it's so in a way, it's maybe we just got to figure out who the right people are that we can elect to be corrupt.
Yeah. Who the right amount of corruption?
Who can be bribed but still has a conscience?
Yeah. Doing it for the right reasons.
Yeah, and I think it was Bill de Blasio.
Big Bill de Blasio.
Double Bill. He lived around here.
Did he really?
He used to go to the Bed-Stuy YMCA to work out every day.
Really?
Oh, what a man of the people.
He was a man of the people.
What does he do now?
He's like a kind of a sick pervert now.
Oh, really?
In a good way. He's like an open marriage guy.
Oh.
He wears a lot of Hawaiian shirts. And
he's 500 feet tall.
He's 500
600 feet tall.
He needs multiple wives because he's so tall.
He's tall. He's got one for each leg.
He's too much man for one wife.
I've been more monetarily.
What's he do? Oh, I don't know.
Because being mayor of New York City for one thing does not.
No. I mean, because you make $275,000 a year.
Really? Just like the president?
Like the president, yeah. You make $270,000. The president makes $400,000.
Oh, I thought it was $200,000.
And you get to ride the train for free.
And and you got a driver. But I think it's the same thing as everything else in politics. You get to now he does probably wrote a book. You get to do speaking engagements. You get to be on the board at some fucking weird nonprofit. There's all this weird money that we don't see. We will never see this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But they're I bet you there's a bunch of Democratic fundraising stuff and all these places that are our keynote speaker is former New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio.
Oh, speaking engagements and all that.
Yeah,
shit.
you can do stuff like that too. I mean, that's
you go to colleges, you talk to colleges.
Yeah, I mean that's Obama does that. Hillary Clinton does that. Everyone who is no longer in the public eye
sure.
and in a role, but was a visible politician does stuff like that.
Okay, because I understand ex-presidents making a very good living off of their coattails as a president.
Yeah.
As a mayor, yes, New York City mayor, it does seem like a different road you have to take.
I think that's the difference. Where it's New York City mayor, I assume it's if you were the mayor of New York City or LA, San Francisco, or if you were Lori Lightfoot, you get to do stuff in the public eye.
Oh, man.
Other people.
Lori, what a goat.
I know.
That was a good one.
And Lori Lightfoot is at the
a good one.
Short and Wide clothing conference talking about where to get the biggest hat you've ever seen in your life.
The picture of her walking out of the CVS with a 24-pack of Natty Light lives in my
after she
mind.
lost.
After
that
she
was
lost.
awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
With security, it's so sick.
Yeah.
But
Who's the mayor of LA?
Mayor of LA is Karen Bass.
Karen Bass.
Yeah, she was I believe she was the rep, in Congress representing Culver City, which is one of the funniest, and it's actually not part of LA. It's its own independent entity. It's part of LA County, but it's it's a place where a lot of advertising agencies. It's where Apple has an office because the taxes are lower in Culver City than they are in Los Angeles County proper.
God,
okay, yeah. Is that where a bunch of the movie studios are and stuff?
It's where Sony still is.
Okay.
And it's where Amazon now has their studios. And but it used to be where RKO was. It was Howard Hughes basically owned Culver City for a while.
Okay. Very cool.
And actually, a funny story about Culver City is when they were going to name it. This just shows you how LA has been for years and years. This is I think the 20s or 30s. They were thinking of naming Culver City Hollywood 2. Like literally just
all right.
saying like, okay.
They had to make it a sequel.
Yeah.
They had to go
just
the
recycling IP already and and it's
people
also,
love it. They know it. It's
Hollywood 2 is so
Will they do
fucking
numerical
funny.
or TOO?
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Hollywood. I think, probably be Hollywood, or maybe it was Roman numerals.
Oh,
Hollywood
it had
2.
to be. That's the classiest way to do it. No, it had to have been Roman numerals. Putting that in an address would be fucking beautiful.
You make this Hollywood sign 10% bigger and put it in Culver City.
There you go.
Hollywood 2.
With the Roman numerals behind it in that stone font.
Oh, that's
that
fun.
broken stone font would be really nice.
Hollywood 2 that's so insane. But New York City it's basically the same thing. You're in New York State.
New York State.
And then you're like, it's New York City.
Yeah.
Also
just even all of that stuff of New Amsterdam, New Orleans. I was thinking about that. It's like they really just came over here and just said new blank.
It is really not think at all.
Not at all.
New Jersey. There you go.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing though. If I was just on a boat for that long and they're like, hey, you gotta name this place, I'd be like, fuck, where did I just come from?
Yeah.
It's the new one of that.
New version of that. It's a nice way to connect the history, I guess. Damn, Hollywood 2.
I would live in Hollywood 2.
You would live in I couldn't afford Hollywood 1.
I think you could afford Hollywood 1 now.
Oh, thank you.
Hollywood is not a great neighborhood.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Hollywood's kind of crazy. It's always been kind of crazy. It's like
what flavor? I've been to LA. I just want to know the insider scoop.
Hollywood, I would say, is the most like Times Square that we have.
Okay.
It's like,
okay.
Because it's like there's the Walk of Fame or whatever it's called, and then that's just where it's like people are selling like the maps of celebrity houses, and like you can jump in a van and go on a weird tour, and that's where like the guy dressed up like Spider-Man hangs out. Spider-Man hangs out.
Because I think we imported that to New York.
Oh, maybe that's what
the
it is,
Times Square of like the people dressed as like the characters and stuff like that.
That came from LA.
That felt, because I always knew that as like the like Hollywood Walk of Fame thing where there's a guy dressed
Chinese theater.
Yeah, there's like people dressed up like that there, and then there felt like maybe in the last 10 or 15 years where there's like a big glut of like, oh, there's a little Hispanic guy dressed as Minnie Mouse,
right?
And he's pulling the helmet up and smoking a cigarette, and he gets mad at you.
I one time on the bus, I saw I was going towards Hollywood. I think I was going to see a friend's movie at the Man's Theater or whatever, something. But I go and I get on the bus, and then like a couple stops later, a Jack Sparrow gets on the bus. I'm like, okay, there's Jack Sparrow. He's going to go be Jack Sparrow on Hollywood Boulevard. Couple stops after that, another Jack Sparrow gets on the bus. And they're like, they look at each other. I'm like, oh, these guys clearly know each other. And this has happened before.
Someone
and
broke a rule
again.
that they've established.
I'm like, you guys need to get like a notes app or something, like a spreadsheet.
Like a divorced husband. No. Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah, that's mine.
I get Monday, Wednesday.
When I started doing stand-up, I started on Long Island. And
oh man,
it was so rough. It was like all like 55-year-old guys talking about how much they hated their wife and stuff like that. But there was not one, but two different Rodney Dangerfield impersonators.
Really? Yeah. Okay.
And they would go to open mics. I'm like, why you have to practice his jokes?
They would do their open mics. They would do the open mics as Rodney.
As Rodney.
Were they dressed up like him too? They
were dressed up. They did the whole character.
That's incredible.
But then they got into an argument once about who stole whose joke. And I was like, you both stole Rodney's joke.
Yes, neither of this is yours.
Who gets less respect?
Yeah. No,
I get no respect.
But it was so funny that they were like legitimately arguing about who stole whose joke. And dude, it was funny because every once in a while they would try to throw like an original in the style of Rodney.
And
it would like crater the energy in such an incredible way.
And you know what?
They got too big for their britches. They got too big for his britches.
Yeah, they got too big for his.
I understand that to me, I'm like, that's real comedy right there.
It was incredible. Also, every open mic was 7 minutes long.
That's way too long.
Every open mic set was 7 minutes
basically
long.
A show.
That's weird. Dude, it was a show, but there's 20 guys who all different ways of talking about how much they hate their wife.
It's fun that they don't do almost like how there's some Elvis impersonators who they'll do eras of Elvis.
Right. Oh, they do eras of Rodney.
Eras of Rodney, but really all the eras of Elvis. That's all the last one. Like it's all
eras of Rodney sounds like a a European like art film about the life of Rodney Dangerfield.
I think it sounds like Fountains of Wayne.
Oh,
it sounds like a band like
Rodney,
that.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
good
that.
too.
Heirs of Rodney and Fountains of Wayne, they're touring together.
Early Rodney's like, I'm thinking I'm not getting enough respect.
Yeah, it feels like
I have an inkling of lack of respect.
I saw Vampire Weekend down in Florida, and who opened for them was this band called Turnstiles, not to be confused with Turnstile is the name of the band, the like good band.
The
popular band.
So that's a popular band. So so this is Turnstiles, Billy Joel cover band. And I guess that they made a connection because they opened for them at Madison Square Garden or whatever. It was one of the most incredible concert experiences I've ever seen, just because it was these old guys that were all like every flavor of old guy. There was like the long hair old guy flowing. There was like the little ponytail old guy.
Yes.
There was like the old guy who's clearly like, I'm in the best shape of my life.
Okay.
You know, like all these guys. And like then one guy's like got the hat on and he's like wailing on the saxophone in one of the parts. But it was just funny because it's like, wow, Billy, like there are some artists that are so successful that like when the cover band plays that song, it's like you turn around like everyone is singing.
Yeah.
Like it's such a like good might not be the right word, but like Piano Man is such a like towering achievement of like a performance that you can do. But the best part too was the lead singer was just like at some point he was like, this is great, and we're rocking and rolling, and the Vampire Weekend has been so great. The catering back there is incredible.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, all right.
Freaking out on
Listen, I don't want you to do a Billy Joel cover band if you're not going to mention the catering on stage.
Yeah.
What do you got? What's the spread?
Unbelievable cold cuts.
What's the
We're
spread?
putting pockets full of
It
tuna.
makes me want to drive into someone else's house. This is so good.
Yeah,
God
what's
damn.
the reference there? I don't understand the reference to
He drunk
Turnstile.
drove into someone's
No,
house.
I know that. And the name of the band I don't understand the reference to.
I think it maybe was the name of an album or a song, but I think it's just speaking to the turnstiles in the M-way in the subway
Of the
system.
New York subway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, there was a Sublime cover band on Long Island.
Also
who
already
did
awesome.
Numbers. Bad Fish. I don't know if they're from Long Island or if they just played there.
I feel like I've heard of them.
6 times a year.
I've heard of them.
But
yeah.
dude, they were so big because it was like right after the guy died and before they started doing Sublime with
Rome.
So they had the Sublime market covered.
Yeah.
And then once Sublime with Rome came out, they were probably like, motherfucker,
Yeah.
no way.
I wish we could get Rome involved in more. With Rome is just so funny.
With Rome is
Sublime with
great.
Rome is
Yeah.
so funny.
TLC with Rome.
Rome, yeah.
We got a guy now.
Let's get him in there.
What's the rules with that? Like, you could just make money playing other people's songs as long as you say that you're playing their songs? Do you have to, like, if you do a concert, Bad Fish.
I do think that there's probably some sort of performance fee because I know that, like, if you use something, say, in a commercial or whatever, or if you use a song in the movie, there's, like, the recording rights and then there's, like, the usage rights. So it's like whoever originally wrote the song would get a cut and whoever performed the song
Very cool.
you would have to
I love
pay.
the idea of getting a cut.
Passive
Ugh.
income is like the greatest like idea in the world.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I
Anyway.
did a commercial, which has not been released and probably will never be released, but I've been just like randomly getting a check once in a while.
It's the best thing.
It's one of the best things that ever happened in my entire life.
Really changed everything for
It's changed nothing and it's changed everything. Because I'm afraid of using any. I'm afraid of like using any of it. So
Right.
I'm just holding on to it
No,
in
that's
case
the
something
right
bad
move.
happens, which
Yeah.
it will.
you.
Something bad will.
Something bad will happen to you.
Yeah.
And also with that stuff too, it's like that you're always like, oh, I just got paid and this is good, and then it's like by the time you have to pay taxes, like actually they want all of that money or
They
something.
want it
like
back.
It's just
Interesting.
like, oh, okay,
I'm losing money on this.
Yeah.
And the trick is, as we all know, don't pay your taxes.
Well, that's good. I actually did just lose money on a gig because I like the way SAG works is like if you do like 3 things and you're not in SAG, the next one, then you do have to join SAG. So I just did this thing and I forgot I wasn't in SAG, and it doesn't like it pays less than it costs to get in SAG. So I basically just paid money to do Comics Unleashed with Byron Allen, which is fine. That's a fine.
You know what? What an honor.
That's
What
a
an
fine
honor.
investment.
Yeah.
If there's something I need to pay money for, it's to do Comics
that's
Unleashed.
fine.
To have
That's fine.
Byron Allen look at you and say, I heard you have
Dude.
been having a good time with social media as of late.
Literally the most surreal fever dream. Am I on drugs thing I've ever done,
So
probably in
fucking
my
wa-
entire life.
Yeah, please talk about it.
Oh no,
so-
it just was nuts to be like, Well, and I hadn't really done anything like that in a minute, but more so it was just like, it is so artificial, and they were very upfront about that. Like, yes, we know that it's weird, but this is just how it works. And in a way, it's kind of like nice, just like teeing you up, or whatever. But I cannot explain to you how it is to like be just doing your thing, and then you look over and it's fucking Byron Allen. It's just lit.
The Weather
and he's
Channel's
just,
I was like,
and
did
he's
you literally
like-
look at him and go, "You own the Weather
and
Channel"?
he's like, no, and that's the other thing too. And then because then he does this thing where like he basically runs the whole thing. They shoot like 1 million a day.
Wow. Where
and
do they shoot?
They shoot in Culver City.
Culver City.
At
Hollywood too.
It was just he will do this thing where he's like, like
I'm giddy right now. I'm so excited we're talking about Byron Allen.
and it was crazy too, just be like, wow, there really is a fucking fish tank there.
Yeah.
and I'm looking over like the stingrays like going like that. I'm like, this is crazy.
It's insane.
But he would also do this thing where like he's basically directing it while he's doing it because
Whoa.
he's just kind of in charge and it all kind of like revolves around him. So he would do this thing when like, if someone maybe flubbed a line or someone to retake something, he'd just go applause, applause, applause. And like everyone in the room would applaud.
Wow.
And he did this like literally 100 times during the tape. And I'm looking at him like, Byron Allen is a god.
Yeah. He's wiggling his fingers.
That's
and
so
conducting.
insane.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was pretty crazy.
Because I used to see Comics Unleashed and I'd be like, this is funny. This guy is a real strange guy. And then finding out like how rich and powerful he
insane.
was like,
And
I thought he was just some guy that they put into a room to be like, and you can steer
Right.
the conversation around.
Basically, almost like an infomercial host.
Yeah.
Like, where are they paying these guys? And he's like,
Yeah.
no, this guy's
I wish
hosting.
it was Comics Unleashed with Ron Popeil.
I guess he was
Do your
the,
set and forget it.
Yeah, there you go. I guess he was like the youngest comic on the Tonight Show or something
Uh-huh.
back in the day. And there's actually then there's also a portrait of him that like really only he can see, but like behind the audience.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So it was incredible. It was really awesome, and everyone was really nice on the show and everything.
Who else
but,
was on the episode with you? Because multiple people on the couch.
Yeah,
Right?
it was 2 people I'd never heard of, Eddie Ift and Jared Conley, and then Eleanor Kerrigan, who I've heard of but never met.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was funny because it's like a mix of like, and Eddie said that he was the guy. I'd heard the story, I did not know who it was, but Eddie said he was the guy back in the first iteration of the show when like the setup that Byron gave to him was, so Eddie, I heard you're scared of AIDS.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I bet.
Absolutely,
I
I
fucking
am.
bet.
Oh, so Diego, I hear you have an issue with Lorena Bobbitt and
Yeah.
scissors.
Yeah.
I hear you're scared of AIDS. And you just go, how did you know?
How long was the shoot day? Like, how long were you in the room?
I was there. They have it pretty much down to a science. So I was there, I think, for a total of maybe 2.5, 3 hours. I
Wow.
think shooting was probably 45-ish minutes.
That's like,
Maybe less, but something like that.
I heard that about Ridiculousness also, where they have it down like to make the most amount of money.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
They have it where it's like if the episode is 22 minutes long, the episode takes 22 minutes to shoot.
Wow.
They're like, we got it. We figured out how to do this.
Well, it's
Yeah.
also crazy too because the way that works as well. I just remember. I think I literally overheard this. Or no, I heard this from somebody else. But someone said that they had a meeting with someone who works on that show, and they're just like, "How you doing?" And he was like, pretty good. We're gearing up for our 33rd season." Like it's something that's
Dude.
like it's like there's like literally like 1,000 episodes of
It's
Yeah.
this.
genuinely crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know how they keep finding more videos.
Yeah.
Like, I know that every day there's a billion videos uploaded. I still can't believe they are finding more videos.
Yeah, like having all the nuts been kicked in at this point.
Truly.
Yeah.
How many
how many
more?
white trash people have put a trampoline in their yard to fall through? And you're
Yeah.
like, it's actually a lot. It's actually more than you could ever imagine.
It's genuinely
But now with TikTok,
impressive.
it's like they're kind of like
That's true.
it's
That's
an
their
unlimited
competitor.
resource for
Yeah.
them.
Do you guys remember there was this, I think it was like a network called The Chive? And it was the
this
type of
does sound familiar. Yeah.
I would see it a lot. It's one of those things where it's like maybe if you're in a hotel room, but like I would see it a lot that it would just be on in the background at bars a lot. And it basically was a 24/7 like
fail compilation.
Yes,
yes,
100%.
Yeah, it was almost
Yeah,
like
yeah.
TikTok for your TV.
Yeah.
I remember this.
Yes.
The gym used to play it. I remember when I used to go to the same gym as you.
Oh yeah.
There used to be, I think it started there's one TV that just had the Chive on.
Yeah, and now they just play like the Charlie Kirk Memorial
Really?
and stuff. There's somebody playing some weird shit on there that I do not like.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, because they're all like weird, like born again Christian guys
Oh,
now.
Jesus, dude.
So they're playing some whack shit in there.
Embarrassing.
But it's mostly like they got one DAZN login, and so they play the same 10 fights over and over again on the TV. But there's I used to go to this photo place in Greenpoint, and it was one old Polish guy, and he's the only person I've ever seen who would play the JFL
channel.
TV channel.
Whoa, okay.
I've walked in there before, and I was like, what the fuck?
So they had a TV channel, and it was all
Just for laughs.
It was all just like weird man on the street prank shows, but Quebecois.
Okay.
So they'd be like a mime, and someone would be like, "That's not the usual mime who's here," or something like that. This is a different mime.
Hey, wait
what
a
the
second.
hell?
Yeah, what the hell? It all filmed in that like strange. If it's a frame rate, I don't know what it is, but things are so like clearly
they're doing
Canadian or European.
They're doing it probably like the broadcast frame rate instead of
It's all just square too.
Yeah.
It's not widescreen.
But it's so funny. It was always on. It was the only channel that was on the TV.
I've walked in that place 3 or 4 times, mostly to get things for you.
Yeah.
And now everyone would be like, "Oh, JFL's a channel. That's crazy."
Yeah. And I was like, well, I can't get that one either.
Yeah.
Shit.
You're walking around
They won't even put
Montreal.
me on the prank show.
You're walking around Montreal hoping to get pranked.
Yeah.
So you can use that as a fucking credit.
Dude,
Can I dress up as the weird little green guy?
Yeah, please.
Dude, I was on I was the pranky on a prank show once on MTV though.
Really?
Yeah.
Which show?
It was I wish I could remember I wish I could remember what it was called. It was that guy, God, what's his name? He's a comic here, Derek something.
So I'm trying to think. It was like there's like the guy code stuff. There's like
I got Impractical Jokered.
Yeah, did you really?
Yeah, but in a big group, so you don't see me really.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell a story after Mike tells
Yeah,
his
no,
story.
I'm trying to find.
You want me to tell my story?
Yeah, please.
Well, I have one of my students, and still a student, a dear friend and comedian, and past guest, Jericho Davidson, who was in a band, and he was like, "Hey, we have a show at Knitting Factory. It's really important if you can come."
Okay.
And I'm like, okay. And it's like, the time was like the moment I'm finished with a very long day at the gym.
Mm-hmm.
My old Friday, which was 7 classes in one day. My very long day, I'm like, it's a long day. He goes, yeah, but it's important. I'm like, okay. So I go to Knitting Factory, and there's a guy there. He's like, it's $5. I go, all right, here you go. And I go into the back. I go into the room. It's the main room at Knitting Factory. And I'm like, that's a lot of cameras. Like fake hidden camera. Like I'm like, that's weird. And then it was like, was taking a while, and then Big J goes on stage and like gives them a warning. It's like, hey, someone's taking money. This is a free show. And I'm like, why is Big J here? And then the prank was that the guy taking the money was one of the Impractical Jokers.
Okay.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck they look like. I don't
Yeah.
shit. And then when they're like egging you on to like attacking him, I just got out and left. I want to go home. I was so mad at Jerry. I'm still kind of mad at him for it.
That's really funny.
I'm really tired, man. You fucking give me $5 back. Did you find the guy?
I can't.
You're
No,
just
I
looking at your
can't
phone
figure
now?
out what the fuck it's called.
Who cares?
Money from Strangers, I think maybe.
Does not ring a bell.
But it was basically like it was like guys it was like kind of a prank show, but also kind of a thing where it's like they would like run up to you and be like, "Hey, you're on a game show right now."
Okay.
And you have to be on it. And basically it was so funny because it was like I remember being like, "Oh, this actually sucks really bad," because the game that I had to play was they were far away and they threw a fish at me, and I had to catch the fish. But it was a dead fish, and it was a real fish. And I remember being like, "Well, I'm vegan. I really don't want to touch this this dead fish." And then I caught it once, and I think I won like $50.
Okay.
And then I didn't catch it a second time or something, so I didn't get anything.
You owed $75,
dude. But I was wearing a jacket, and it smelled like fish
all
afterwards.
day.
So then I had to bring it to the dry cleaner. So I lost. It was like
Yeah,
I lost money doing it.
Yeah, that's showbiz.
Yeah,
that's showbiz, man. What are you gonna do? God, I remember one of my favorite memories is when I went to LA for like the second or third time. Steve picked me up from LAX, which is a crazy generous thing to do.
Yeah.
Especially because we were at that time we were not that close.
Yeah.
We'd met once. but we friends online. He's like, hey, I'll pick you up. We'll go have brunch. We'll meet Alan.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember going to this
Right,
restaurant,
down,
having
like Highland Park or
Highland
somewhere
Park,
like that, yeah.
having brunch outside. It was fucking beautiful. But then bumping into a friend of yours, and I'm like, I recognize this fucking guy. And then later I realized it's DJ Doug Pound.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, to me, as someone who like loved the Champs,
Yeah.
that was like a funny like celebrity sighting for me. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh hell yeah, I fucking love this guy.
That's a good like those are the best ones actually.
Yeah.
Where it's like you almost realize it after the fact.
Yeah.
Because you don't get intimidated at all
No.
or anything. And then also it's like it's very strange to see like when you see like a very like big, like you will look over sometimes and Jay Leno is driving a weird car next to you, like literally on the 101.
coming out. Yeah,
literally, like no exaggeration,
no hyperbole.
And then he'll just kind of like, and like drive off, and
It's
you're like,
me.
okay, that was I guess a thing, but what the
Yeah.
fuck just happened?
That's
All
wild.
right, I found it. It was called the Broke Ass Game Show.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's great, dude.
Yeah,
Dude, it all went downhill after Boiling Points.
dude.
Really did.
But it was the dude Derek Gaines. You know him, right?
I do know Derek
Yeah,
Gaines.
Derek Gaines. He's a New York comic, but he
Not
was
my favorite.
He was one of the hosts, and I remember being like, God damn it, another comic.
Another
God
comic.
damn it, yeah. I remember like taking time off from my day job to be like, fuck.
That's
dude,
like
I can't
such
wait to be on MTV.
That's an ultimate version too of like when you're like, you know, maybe like your friends on the show, so you're like actually sitting in the crowd, and then like another comic like kind of starts using you for like crowd,
Dude.
and you're like how do I let you know that
There's no signal.
Yeah. We need to come up with one.
We
actually,
need a crowd work comic signal.
that every comedian should know, so that it's like a move on like right away.
Yeah,
You just
a
go.
badge would be
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, a badge.
Like, no, I'm
You just go.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you give them
You
a
light
You
them.
give him the light. You're like, I know what the deal is.
Move on, buddy.
Were you there when I almost got into a fist fight at an open mic with a guy?
I think so.
There was a guy who started
Was it
doing-
downstairs?
No, it was at the Crocodile Lounge or the Alligator Lounge, whichever one is the one in Williamsburg.
Oh, yeah.
Alligator
But it was a
Lounge.
guy who was doing a bit about how he liked drunk driving.
Okay.
Oh,
And I just,
yeah, I was there.
remember being, and I was just sitting there being like, okay, it's not very funny. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
whatever. And I was just like sitting there. I'm sitting on a skee ball machine. And I'm like sitting there just
I
like,
was sitting on the big buck hunter.
yeah. And I just remember being like, just like staring at him. And then he started doing like crowd work on me about how I wasn't enjoying his
Yeah,
set.
that's great to do.
And I
during
literally,
an
at one
open
point, I
mic.
had to be like, I literally looked at him, I go, hey man, it's an open mic. Stop doing crowd work. And then it
You're
was like,
wasting our time.
yeah, you have 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about this? Write a better joke.
Write a
I'll
better
like
joke.
it.
Yeah, there was a moment where I was sitting next to Scott Lures and Lisa Chanou at the show, and it was at the Comedy
Is
Store.
that one person or two?
No, they're friends with Steve.
Oh, okay.
They're a couple, but we were all there to watch Julia, Steve's wife, Julia
Oh,
Logan,
the best.
and more than Steve's wife. But honestly, let's divorce her from Steve.
Let's
No.
Yeah.
divorce from
Um,
Steve.
But we were watching her, and then like the guy before her, whatever. We really went out, and we were given like short answers, just trying to be like move on, and then eventually Scott was like, "We're all comics," and then the guy's like energy was so funny. He was like, "Why are you even sitting there?"
Oh my God.
You're taking an audience member's seat.
And then I'm like, yeah, but then it's like you probably go into the other room at the Comedy Store, and he's doing the same exact like crowd work with
Yeah.
different. I'm like, yeah, just move on or tell a joke or something.
Fucking loser. Shut up.
Why are you
Why are you
You're
sitting
sitting there,
there?
it's like, oh, shuck, foiled again.
You darn kids. Fuck.
I,
God.
They pull off the mask, and it's another comedian.
It's another
Yeah.
comedian, a better comedian.
it's your ex-girlfriend. You're like, God damn.
Oh,
Anyway.
interesting. Have you had any fun celebrities interactions there?
In LA, I mean, yeah, because there was one time where I was an on-set writer I do like copywriting stuff, and I was writing for whatever one of the new Jumanjis was, and
Nice.
they needed a thing written for
First of all,
like
congratulations.
oh, thank you very much. But they needed a thing for like literally an Uber, what do you call it when it's like brand
Oh,
thing.
like a tie-in?
Yeah. And so it was like this commercial that was loosely based on like the events of the thing. And so he wrote it, and then they realized that like they need an Uber driver in the commercial because it's not, that's part of the Uber experience or whatever. And so they're basically like, everyone looked at me and I was like, yeah, okay, I'll do it. So it was like, I'm in the car with Jack Black and Jack Black I had met through comedy or whatever. He's
Okay.
like, you know, Jack Black's exactly who you think he is. But there's the fucking Rock. It's fucking Dwayne Johnson. And like Dwayne Johnson looks like he's wearing a Dwayne Johnson like costume at a theme park that is like Dwayne Johnson World. Like he's so like crazy. And it was right when his show Ballers went off the air.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And I watched so then Jack Black, they were like in between takes, and Jack's just like, hey, Dwayne, I'm sorry about your show ending, whatever. And Dwayne goes, I'm not. And then I started laughing, and he was like, why is that funny? And I was like, I've watched every episode of Ballers. And then he was like, oh, thank you for watching. Like,
I'm actually a big baller. I'm a big baller.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is just so. But I actually had a funny. One of the first times I was in New York, it was when I was dating a girl at NYU. And I like went to smoke a cig or something outside. I think I was on Broome Street or something. And fucking Angelica Houston walks by.
God.
And she's just cursing like a sailor on her cell phone. And I was just like, wow, New York City. Like
New York City, yeah. Holy shit, Angelica Houston, that's a big one.
I feel like it's better to see. I feel like you have better celebrity sightings here.
You think so?
Yeah, just because the backdrop of New York is like, I feel like you're more likely to see someone like, picking up their laundry.
Yeah, that's
or
true.
something
the
like
walking,
that.
Because the disparity is like, I saw, like, it's like in New York, I've seen Alec Baldwin walking his dogs a bunch.
For sure.
And then in LA, it's like, oh, I saw Billie Eilish's brother in line for brunch where I just was eating brunch.
Yeah.
And you're like, cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're both in Silver Lake. That makes sense.
That makes sense.
But yeah, it is funny, like, seeing a celebrity here. Because sometimes it's like, there's just so many people around that it takes a second. Sometimes when there's a celebrity around,
to even register.
Like, yeah, like I was eating at a restaurant, and it was so funny because I saw this like table of a bunch of people, but they all seemed to have a focus on one person at the table, and I was just like, that's interesting. And then I had to like look it up. I was like, oh, that's Claro. Oh. And she was like out with her entire team, and they're being like, here we go.
Musician?
Yeah. Very successful.
Oh, good for them.
Yeah.
Hey.
But I was just like being like, oh, yes, that's that's who that is. That's why everyone seems to be looking at her to see what her mood is, to see how they should be acting and stuff like that.
Saw Willem Dafoe on the street. Everyone was really kind of like,
that's cool.
Dude,
doing that to him.
Because he looks like a fucking alien.
He looks insane. Dax Shepard was in Union Square. Nobody noticed, but he is tall as shit.
Oh, interesting.
And he's in two of my favorite comedies, and I wanted to tell him that, but I left him alone.
I used to work. I tried to do I wanted to move to New York, and I did a summer out here, and I worked at the Public Theater, and there's just like this bathroom like on the way out of the lobby, and I had the urinal, and Christopher Walken just walks up and just uses the urinal right next to you. And you're just like the whole time. You're just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this is fucking Christopher Walken.
Yeah, that'd be one I'd freak out.
I'd be sitting there being like, I gotta look at his dick.
Yeah.
I gotta catch a peek.
Wow, what a penis you have.
Dude, that was like I got caught looking at Chloe Sevigny on the street once because it's like I have to.
Yeah.
She's right there.
Number one.
I love her so much. She was really unhappy.
She was mad.
She was
like it.
She was
I
like,
know you were looking. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, it was like on fucking like Avenue B, like right outside, right by the old UCB East.
Mm-hmm.
She was like out on the street corner, like on the phone or something, and I was just like.
She's like, oh, great, one of my perverts.
Great, another fucking weird pervert's gonna come talk to me, and I was just like, and then she kind of like scowled at me, and I was like,
sorry,
ran away.
Sorry.
It's gotta be interesting to be like, so like when you're trying to be a celebrity, you're an actor, right? You want fame,
sure,
right? And the first, I don't know, it depends on how much fame you have, but like the first couple of people that talk to you must feel nice.
Yeah.
Right? Must feel. It's very interesting to be the person that tips the scale. And like, I hate when people bother me in the street now.
Yeah, because it's like, what do you... I don't know, because it's like, I'm not often compelled to go up to people if I see them on the street and be like, hey, I'm a big fan, by the way.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't know what I get out of this or what they get out of it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because I did it once.
An anecdote?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I did it once to pre-cancellation Louis C.K.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He was filming an episode of Louis at the bar that my old landlord owned, and I had to go there to sign my lease.
Okay.
So I go there, and there's just like all these people filming stuff, and I think I was maybe like a year or two into comedy.
Sure. Yeah.
And he's literally like about to get into a car. And I was like, hey, Louis, I'm a big fan. I'm also a comedian. And he just looks at me and goes, keep doing it. And then got in the car and drove away.
Yeah,
And I
that's
was
good.
like, that's about as good as I could have asked for.
Yeah.
He just probably spent 15 hours on this show that he writes and directs and acts on.
Yeah.
And then he had to go jerk off in front of someone.
Yeah.
He didn't have.
Get those reps
That's what
out.
he meant by keep doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep jacking off in front of people that don't want you to do that.
I mean, or don't, whatever. Yeah, it's because if it's all positive, let's say every interaction is positive, there's
I would
still a
love that.
tipping point.
Well,
I think
but
there's-
also, even if every interaction is positive, it would still be exhausting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's still a tipping point.
And also, that's like positives almost. Sometimes it's like you don't know how to deal with the positives, so it's like, no, just tell me you hate me. Actually,
I'm bored of the good stuff.
Yeah, I want someone to be like, hey, actually, I saw that thing you did. Kind of sucked. I'd
That
be like,
sucked actually.
oh.
They just see your face.
Yeah.
Thumbs down to your freaking
Boo,
face.
boo.
Let's do this. Let's have a little sip. Welcome to the energy drink corner, everybody.
Oh,
hey,
hell yeah.
energy drink corner. Ba, 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 ba. What's your relationship with caffeine?
Pretty all right. I mean, I'm a big fan of Coca-Cola.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then I didn't
Are you
drink.
drinking a regular full
I'm drinking
fat?
a heavy. I'm drinking a Coke
that,
heavy,
dude.
yeah.
That's so sick.
And I went for a long time where I did not drink soda, and then I drink soda now, and I'm like, I really don't see much of a difference. Like,
Yeah.
And then I didn't drink coffee for a long, long time. And then I started drinking coffee fairly recently.
Okay.
And
What's your order? What do you get?
I'm pretty like green with it, so it's like I'm either getting coffee black
Okay.
or I'm getting a latte.
Okay.
That's pretty much what the
Classic.
move is.
That's
Yeah.
I would have been very surprised if you went real weird with it.
I don't
lot
know
of
that.
flavors,
I'm
lot
not
of-
trying to know what a lot of that stuff is.
Yeah.
I'm just like
I feel like you're either a black cup of coffee guy or like a centrifuge, gravity pressed.
Yeah, see, I don't know.
Yeah, some weird
bone,
shit.
bone dry. I don't know any
Yeah.
of this.
Yeah,
stuff.
it's one of those things where it's like I already have so many decisions I need to make
Yeah.
every day where I just like it's like what's the simplest one I can get?
Yeah, give me that brown stuff.
Yeah.
Give me some of the brown.
Hit me with some of that hot brown or
Do you
cold.
ever drink any energy drinks?
So energy drinks are really pretty. Like I would usually once a year I'll end up
Oh.
having a Red Bull vodka for some reason.
Okay.
Oh.
that's
Like
fair.
maybe I'm in WeHo or like
Yeah.
something, and then
WeHo too.
and then Four Loko was like a thing. I really never did energy drinks on their own.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Fair.
Only
I'm ready.
with alcohol.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm kind of ready for this. Actually, be nice.
We're excited. Okay, so this week we're doing Spreechers Charged Lemonade.
Now, first off,
original.
And let me just say, I don't know if you can see this, but on the back, small batch.
It's small batch, guys.
That's one of the
Hey.
funniest things I've ever
Handcrafted,
seen.
small
A
batch. Um,
Caffeinated lemonade. Is there a
Caffeinated
name on the
lemonade.
bottom?
is there what?
Oh, I like that.
Whoever
Caffeine-
sent it.
That's a good idea.
Oh yeah, I put Bob.
Yeah. Thank
you
you,
put
Bob.
Bob.
Shout out, Bob.
Thanks,
you,
Bob. Whoever
Bob.
sent this.
Dude, do you guys remember when there was that lemonade that was killing people at Panera?
Yeah, Panera. The
Dude,
charged lemonade.
I didn't drink it, and then I saw that how much caffeine was in it. I was like, that ain't nothing.
fucking
But I
kids.
didn't realize that it was like a thing where it's like if you're there, you get free refills, and people were drinking
Just
like
drinking.
10,
Yeah.
and they'd be like, oh, I have 1,300 milligrams of caffeine inside of my body.
Morons. It's funny because you don't think as the I don't know what the fucking barista for Panera would be called,
Yeah.
but they're not trained to be like cut
Jeff.
people off.
Yeah.
Look at their poem is anything written on a energy drink can.
Okay.
They have a poem. Quench your thirst and energize your day with Spreechers refreshing craft lemonade charged with a kick of caffeine. Your copywriting instincts are
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
help. Savor the zesty blend of lemon juice and natural flavors. Indulge in a revitalizing twist on a classic favorite that will keep you feeling refreshed and energized, sip after sip. Cheers from Milwaukee's original craft brewery. And then the signature looks like
Oh.
Casey Spreacher, I think is what it says. 140 calories, 35 grams of sugar.
Damn.
I do not
That is
see.
charged.
I do not see how much caffeine.
I think it
is
says
in
it on the can somewhere.
Oh, 140 milligrams.
Okay.
Of
So it's like
caffeine.
a monster.
It's like
Okay.
a monster. Let's get.
Love
What is
it.
that?
I don't think it's carbonated.
It says sparkling.
Oh yeah, I can hear it.
I do love lemonade. I
There you
love
go.
making
That's for
lemonade.
you, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Mike is and take anything you
I
like.
like
Whichever.
I like the can.
I love a lemonade. I'm a big Arnold Palmer guy.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
man.
Arnold
Oh, gluten-free,
Palmer.
guys,
Love
don't
Arnold
worry.
Palmer.
To
Cheers.
friendship and
Cheers.
to looking good all the time.
All the time.
We wore suits for the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can ride with that. I can. Run
Yeah,
with
I can
that.
fuck.
I mean, they always do. Oh, sorry. They always do have like a. I don't know what that taste is, but there's always the taste of that thing that's in an energy drink.
Yeah, this
that
one,
like a Coke does not have.
No, you're
Yeah.
right. This has kind of a it has a cleaning fluid aftertaste.
Oh yeah, it tastes.
There's
It smells a little bit like Fabuloso.
Fabuloso, a little Fabuloso, a little maybe Windex. Not great. It starts really nice. The first moment of it is very nice.
It hits a little Lysol-y on the back.
Yeah.
end. Like the Lysol wipes.
Absolutely is what it is.
That's what it feels like. It feels like I just it feels like I'm drinking this while I'm cleaning the bathroom.
That's funny. That'd be funny if it's like, and you can use it for that.
Yeah.
And by the way, you could also get the streaks out.
It's like that 3-in-1 stuff guys will have, so like they don't have to differentiate between conditioner and shampoo.
One bottle.
Yeah.
One body, one bottle.
I need to drink it. I need to use it for cleaning fluids.
It's like how you can use Coke to like get like rust off
clean
and
and
stuff.
everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
It's
this joke where he's like, good, I don't want any rust in my body.
Yeah.
That
guy's gonna go somewhere.
He's going places.
Well, and there is. I will give them lemonade. There is a lemonade.
There is lemonade. There's real fruit essence in it. It says.
And there's some medium chain triglycerides in here too, which I think is nice. I don't know what those do, but
no reason to go wild with it. So we do a rating system: 0 out of 5 lightning bolts. 0, obviously, you hate it. 5 lightning bolts means you liked it so much you're going to search it out online and order it for yourself. If you'd like, I could go first, or you could go first.
I'll go first. I think we're looking at a straight 3.
Say 3. Okay,
yeah.
3.
Say 3. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 2.75.
That's where I was going.
Okay, yeah,
because it's not just it's as much as we said it tastes like drinking Lysol.
Yeah,
it's not disgusting.
It's not disgusting.
Yeah.
It's your brain is a little bit alert.
It's way better than I thought it would be.
Yeah. My brain is just like warning.
Yeah. And then I'm fighting through it.
And I'm
still taking big sips. But I don't hate it. But I would never. I mean, I'm not buying that again. But it is interesting that it exists, and it is funny that like a brewery made it.
Yeah.
I wonder. I bet it would. I bet iced tea would cut it in a nice way.
I bet you're right.
Like,
you do that half.
Yeah.
Unsweetened. That's the key. Guys,
you got to do the unsweetened.
If you're making Arnold Palmer, I can't stress this enough. Unsweetened iced tea is the key.
Yeah. And when I make lemonade too, it's so funny. I looked up a lemonade recipe and it was like the amount of sugar in it was insane. So I did like a quarter of that, and it was one. That's like exactly all you need.
It's truly fine. It's really overkill with how much sugar these people use.
It's like when you make Kool-Aid with the powder and then you see how much sugar they want you to put in there. You're like, this is insane.
You're being ridiculous. The key to lemonade, unfortunately, is getting the lemon essence off the rind. And I think a lot of times they just heat the lemon rinds themselves.
Oh, okay.
And that pours the essence out. That's how like carnivals have such great lemonade. Like if you go to a fair and you're like, this fucking lemonade's unbelievable. It's like a ton of sugar, but B, it's a lemon essence from the peel that you don't usually get.
Zest?
It's not the same. It would be better than nothing, but it's about getting the essential oils
Is that the same thing as like, is that the theory behind like when they light a orange peel on fire for like a old fashioned or whatever?
I don't know.
I think so. It's like the oil of it comes out.
Brings that out. Yeah.
Okay. The alcohol in it. Okay, great. We're
I'm
learning a lot.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Fantastic. But yeah, 2.75 for me, 2.75 for Mike and me.
Yeah.
Mikey and Diego, and a 3 from Alan. That's fantastic. Alan, one thing I like to ask the guests is, do you like me? No. Yes. Are you on Letterboxd?
I am on Letterboxd. I have not been very active on Letterboxd in a long time, but I thought this was like a brilliant bit, but I think a lot of other people were doing it and have probably done it better. But I was just giving everything 3s. I was giving everything like right down the 3 and just being like, doing the most banal like read of like, I'm trying to think of a good example. What was it? What was like a big movie recently?
Sinners was big.
So Sinners would be like Sinners 3, I Love Dancing, or something like it would be like that. Like So I did that for a long time, and it's weird because I still will get people that follow me on there, but I have not, literally in years, I have not. Done it. But anyway, why are we asking about that?
I'd like to ask our friend our friend, our guest, dear friend, what are their top 4 favorite movies?
Oh, top 4 favorite movies?
So your top 4, so feel free to list those out and give us a little bit about what you like about it, why you like it, when you saw it first.
Yeah, okay.
If it arouses you sexually.
Oh, that's a big part.
Okay. I try to think of things that like are like almost not shocking, but like have you guys seen Dogtooth? Yeah. Dogtooth is probably one of my favorites.
I dressed as Yorgos Lanthimos' character for Halloween a couple days ago.
Oh man, yeah, I like that movie's just because every time I watch it, I like movies where when you rewatch it, like you forget about parts because they're like so insane or whatever that you're. So there's a little element of like watching it new every time. Definitely that. There's this movie called Two for the Road. It's like this old movie with Audrey Hepburn and the guy that was the old guy in Big Fish.
Oh, I just said his name yesterday.
Albert Finney.
Albert Finney, one of the greatest voices.
And it's him as like a young man, and he is just fucking on fire this whole movie. And they play like a couple. They're on a road trip in Europe, and it cuts to like them as first meeting, them as newlyweds, them maybe they're about to get divorced.
Okay.
Cutting in between all this, and so it's like just a lot of like Audrey Hepburn wearing big sunglasses, and then Albert Finney will be like, "You just want to mount me on the wall." So it's there's a lot of that.
That's good. All right, I'll check that out. Two for the Road?
And then I'd say
Hollywood Two for the Road.
I think I got to say one. I don't know which one off the top of my head, but one of Bottle Rocket, Rushmore, Royal Tenenbaums.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it might be Bottle Rocket. I rewatched Bottle Rocket recently.
It's really,
and it is such a good fucking movie.
So we did our on the Patreon we did our like because everyone was ranking like Paul Thomas Anderson movies now that one battle. So we did it with Wes Anderson movies after that. And he had Bottle Rocket pretty low on his list.
I gotta rewatch it, I guess.
Yeah, I had it pretty decently high on my list.
I watched it
on
the plane recently, or maybe I didn't on the plane, but I watched it for some reason recently, and I'm glad I did because I always thought it was just like that's his first movie, like okay, like whatever. But it's kind of cool too because his thing, and I did really like the last one, but and I liked the one before that too, but. He is almost in this thing now where like he's making a Wes Anderson movie. And so the early ones are kind of cool because like he didn't have all the money to like do whatever he wanted.
Yeah.
And so there's a little bit more grounded visually in reality. That being said, I loved the new one when like the person exploded on the. I don't want to spoil it or whatever.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, sorry, never mind. I'm not gonna say anything.
Your Wes Anderson theory, I think, is my favorite.
Rushmore is in my top.
Rushmore
4.
is amazing.
I love Rushmore so much. My issue with Wes Anderson, I think, and again, I saw it for saying this so often. I think he works best.
Oh, with Owen Wilson.
When it's his world surrounded by the real world.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
When it's only his world, it just feels too much.
Yeah.
For me,
It's
you know?
a little too much.
And again, I respect the decisions. I understand that it's a decision. I understand what he's doing, but like to me, Bottle Rocket, Rushmore, Royal Tenenbaums, almost even Life Aquatic.
Yeah.
It's like it's his world surrounded by reality, and I think it makes it so much more beautiful. Rushmore to me is his best movie.
Yeah,
it's magical to me. I love it.
It's pretty. That's why I'm kind of like I'm almost even talking now. I'm like, no, it's actually Rushmore. But yeah, just one of those. And then I'm trying to think what else would even be like on the list of like thing. Oh, what do I want? Oh, I mean, it might be something like. I've watched The Social Network probably 500 times on the plane.
It's fucking phenomenal.
I don't know if that's in my top 4, but it has to be in my top 5 most watched movies of all time.
That's an interesting
Anytime
list.
I'm on a plane and it's on there, it's like, okay, I'm either watching Moneyball or I'm watching Social Network.
Literally just watched Moneyball on the plane. And then
so good.
You know what I actually would say better than those that I would just put in as a number 4 just because it's so good is In Bruges.
Oh, yeah.
In Bruges, and that's another one too where like you watch it and you're like, oh my God, I forgot. I like movies where just like a bunch of stuff happens. And like there's just a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, all these ones we've mentioned are all out there. But yeah, we'll go with those for the top 4.
That's a very good top 4, my friend. Very good top 4.
Thank you.
That's great. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, the having one that's like kind of shocking is always funny. Was like telling people, or like I had because like one of my favorite movies is Happiness by Todd Solondz.
Oh, big time.
Love it. But I remember there was a point in my life where it was like I felt like if I was at a party and someone was like, "Someone put a movie on," I was like, "I got a movie to put on."
Yeah,
and then I put it on, and
I'm
everyone
gonna
would be
change
like,
the vibe.
"Change this movie
Yeah,
immediately."
yeah.
And I was like, "What?"
I guess you can't hang.
Yeah, you don't want to be the first person that's like, I'm a big fan of Happiness. You want to be the second person that's like, yeah, it's a great movie.
yeah. I love you. Yeah, you want to be like, I love it too.
You unzip your hoodie that says "Big Happiness Fan."
Especially the one character, and you're like, which one?
You'll see.
Yeah, but isn't that's like a shirt or a hat or something? It's like, see a fucked up movie or something like that. Yeah.
Very good.
God, I think it's that's one where you have to be like, hey, I love Dogtooth, and I know it's strange.
I know it's a weird
yeah.
option, and I know there's a lot of things in it that you wouldn't agree with, but I don't think all art you should agree with. I think that's a very childish way to look at the world.
That's not true. I think you should agree.
Oh.
Yeah.
100%. I should be in lockstop 100% agreement with everyone who makes
you keep
films.
saying you want to be in goose step with everything you agree with.
Yeah, every moment is a purity test for art and society and politics and everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're a fucking loser if you disagree.
Yeah.
Fuck those fucking people. What's your 4 right now?
My 4?
Have anything changed?
No, I don't think so. Old Joy. You know what? I don't even know what my top 4 is. That's probably a bad move. Probably a bad sign.
What's Old Joy?
Kelly Reichardt's first movie.
Okay.
Oh, it's a really good one. I literally just rewatched it yesterday, but it's like it's a road trip movie.
Okay.
2 guys who are like it's like old friends who kind of strained friendship, haven't seen each other in a while. One of them is definitely like
Bonnie Prince Billy.
Is played by Bonnie
One
Prince
is
Billy.
definitely Bonnie Prince
One
Billy.
is played by Bonnie Prince Billy. But he's like the kind of guy who's still stuck being kind of like fucked up and weird and like young. And then his friend is a little bit more like, it's very early 2000s, so he's only listening to Air America in his car.
Right.
And he's like meditating, and his wife is pregnant. And it's just like that. And then his other friend is like, he's like, I went to this meditation camp and they want me to be a chef there. But it's just them like going into the mountains and kind of seeing how their friendship has like changed
Sure.
because they're on 2 different, wavelengths.
That's cool.
For that. And Yola Tango does all the music for it.
Oh, that's great.
It's really good. So,
God, I do miss movies like that. That is such an early 2000s movie.
And it's 73 minutes long.
Oh, I love a short movie.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love
it's
short.
incredible.
Yeah. Every movie is too long in my opinion, pretty much. Which is kind of annoying too, because it's like I'm like the wrong audience because I have a bad attention span, and I'm like, let's get to the point of everything.
Yeah.
But movies, cinema, especially when you're in the theater, like it is the whole thing of just getting like totally lost in this world where it's like you're in a casino, you don't know what time it is.
Yes, yeah. The immersion is almost it should be listed in the cast.
It's another dimension.
Like it's
it's like a
different.
character.
It's a character.
Yeah.
But let's see, my top
So,
4.
Old Joy.
My top 4 is Mikey and Nikki,
Okay.
Old
Very
Joy,
good. Very good.
The Piano Teacher,
Absolutely.
and Happiness.
That's
Yeah,
very
okay.
good.
I
there
put
you go.
Happiness in there. Happiness can flip with Phantom Thread, I think.
Oh, I love
We're
We're a big
Phantom
fan of
Thread.
Thread House.
I think that one those can flip, and then Rushmore could also get in there too, where it's like those are all on the precipice.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I didn't even think about PTA because I've seen fucking There'll Be Blood like 1 gajillion.
True,
That was when I was in college and hungover. That's the movie I'm watching.
Wow.
Which is like, I've done nothing with my life. Let me watch this man who ruined himself and potentially the entire country by working.
Yeah.
Working himself into the fucking
And you're like,
grave.
I do that too all the
Yeah,
time.
that's like me.
The
Just
physicality.
you're pointing at the screen.
I'm Leo. Like, that's going to be me one day.
The physicality he has at the end where he's chasing him around the bowling alley.
Oh,
He's all
yeah.
hunched over. And
I'm finished. Like, that's
ruined.
the best fucking ending to a,
It's unbelievable.
than that fucking Brahms or whatever. Okay, so what about you? What are your 4?
Mine's 12 Angry Men's my favorite movie of all
Oh,
time.
12 Angry Men's great.
12 Angry Men, Rushmore,
Rushmore,
Piano
sure.
Teacher.
Yeah.
And right now my 4 is Requiem for a Heavyweight.
Okay.
It's an old boxing movie that has Anthony Quinn in it, but it's written by Rod Sterling from Twilight Zone. So it's just like very strange. It's beautiful.
Okay.
And it's one of the best like
Rod, I love Rod.
Yeah.
Rod's a cool guy.
it's one of the best like depictions of being a fighter as being used
Okay.
and being tossed away and uncared for, and you're genuinely good and the world hates you for it and uses you and it has Muhammad. It starts with like the intro is unbelievable. The first shot is unbelievable. It's Muhammad Ali before he was Muhammad Ali.
Okay.
Boxing, and you're like first person perspective of the fighter, and you're like Muhammad Ali's just jabbing you and jabbing you, and then you're carried away, and there's like a shot that's like so Twilight Zone that you'd be an idiot if not realize it was written by Rod Sterling. But you walk up to a mirror. And you're looking at yourself, and you're a beat up boxer. And it's just a fucking beautiful. It's short. It's so fucking good.
Have you seen Fat City?
Yeah, I love Fat City.
I love Fat City.
One of the
too.
least appreciated boxing movies.
Yeah, that's a good. Stacey Keach is amazing in that. Yeah.
Rocky?
I've seen Rocky. Rocky's very good.
It
is.
Gladiator. Have you seen Gladiator?
No. You know what's funny to do with Rocky? The funny thing to do with Rocky is you're supposed to watch them in a different order than they came out, right? Like Rocky 4 is actually a prequel.
It's actually yeah. That's very.
Did you see they're making a movie now
about making Rocky?
About making
the
guy
Rocky
playing
or something?
a guy playing Sylvester Stallone making Rocky.
It's on the surface, I think it's stupid. If you know a little bit more about what Sylvester Stallone did, you're like, I kind of get it.
I get it, but it is also, it's like, hey guys, we've done a lot with this Rocky, with the Rocky franchise.
We're kind of rocked out.
Yeah, we're rocked out.
But I do love that Sly Stallone is a auteur.
Yeah, it's crazy. First Blood, like, it's crazy to look at somebody like, dumb action guy, and he kind of sounds like an idiot. But it's like, you wrote this fucking beautiful movie, and you had the balls to turn down money.
Yeah.
To be like, no,
That's cool.
It's me.
It's me.
Yeah.
Very sick. All right. Alan, thank you for doing the podcast. We appreciate you, buddy.
Thanks for having me,
Appreciate
guys.
for spending your little New York time with us. Make sure you check out.
Please. It's on vinyl.
It's
ran
on vinyl.
Through. AlanStricklingWilliams.com. You can find it. It's Bandcamp digitally. It's on all that other stuff.
That's beautiful, buddy.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Well, that must feel nice to see. As you looking at that must feel nice, dude.
It's funny too because it's just literally my room downstairs. But no, it's good. Doing it was like. The pandemic totally just like cut my legs off, and I was like, dude, am I just done with all this shit?
Truly.
So that was kind of like coming back into it and all that. So,
we love that.
So yeah, a lot of good stuff on there, a lot of good one-liners, trauma stuff. I don't know if you guys know that dating is weird.
Dating is weird.
That,
What's Conan like, by the way?
Conan?
Yeah, how's Conan?
Conan's nice.
Oh,
Conan's
that's awesome.
Conan is incredibly tall.
Yeah.
He's really tall. But he was always very friendly and stuff.
That's awesome. That makes me very happy to hear.
Yeah.
Follow Micah Brucey at Micah Brucey.
Follow Diego Lopez at this Diego Lopez.
Patreon.com/A Little Time Pod for 4 bonus episodes a month, plus video of all 8 episodes a week before everyone else. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. We appreciate you. Dates.
I'll be in Florida and Birmingham, Alabama in the middle of November, and then I'll be in Charleston, South Carolina after that.
Woo!
Cool.
Thank you, everybody. We
all
love
right.
you. We appreciate you. Bye-bye.
Bye.